Hello there. My name is Vera. I'm a student at a major university, and we are going to get started. My topic today is about plants, how we are going to engage students. Okay, I have a friend here who's going to be helping me, and we are going to be starting our topic about plants. All right, Francine. We're going to be talking, and I have a plant here. It is a picture of, it's a plant of a lily. So, my first question to you, Francine. My first question to you, Francine. How much water do you think it's going to take to fill up this particular container, this green container? How many cups of water do you think it'll take to fill up this green container?
It depends on what kind of cup.
Okay, we're just going to use a paper cup, a small paper cup that you use to brush your teeth with. How many cups of water will you think it'll take to fill up this green container?
I would say 30.
30?
Yeah.
Maybe not 30. We're going to try a few less cups. We're going to try again another guess. I'll give you another guess. Not quite 30 though.
20.
Okay, so all right, so we'll shoot for a little bit less, but yeah, it's not 30 and it's not 20, but yeah, for something like this, it's probably like 12 cups of water that'll probably fill it up. All right, Francie, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna shoot for another one. Can you see yourself on camera though?
Yep.
All right, awesome. All right, so we're gonna look at the dirt now, Francine. How many? If you had to pick out one piece of dirt. Just one, just like this one right here. Okay, that's a small little dirt that's holding this lily plant right here. Okay, it has white dirt. It also has black dirt in there. How many pieces of soil do you think is in this pot? This is probably like a 2-gallon pot. How many pieces of soil you think is in this pot, Francine?
Yikes. Looks like it's a lot.
That is true. It is a lot. How many pieces of soil do you think is in this plant?
My guess might not be right, but I would say like 900.
900? Ooh, probably a lot more than 900.
Yeah.
You want to think it's more like 1 million? 3 million? 4 million? Maybe 100,000?
1,000?
We're going to shoot for about 100,000 pieces of dirt. This is a lot of dirt. One, the dirt is very, very fine. So we know that this dirt is very fine. Okay? So one last question, Francine. Okay? Do you see how this lily has actually turned brown? Okay, so this lily has been sitting in my house for the last few weeks, right? And you notice that some of the leaves are actually coming off. See? And they're coming off pretty easy. But the green plant, actually let it started sitting outside. Set this plant outside for the last week or so, and this has been getting a lot of sunshine, and it's pretty healthy. But there's some brown leaves that they're just falling off really, really easy. Why do you think this is happening, Francine?
It's not getting enough water and sunlight.
Bingo! Do you know what that's called?
Nope.
Photosynthesis. Okay? Listen, you are such a magnificent student. I thank you for being a great student and answering all of these questions. Was there any other questions that you can possibly think of that you might want to ask me, Francine?
How long does it take for the lily to grow?
Ooh. Well, let me see. I've had this lily for the last 6 months, and it probably was about half this size. And this lily has actually grown quite a bit. So for the last week or so, the sunshine and the leaves have gotten a lot tougher, and things have really blossomed for me. So, again, it's grown. Probably it's almost double the size that I've had it. So when I first got it, it was pretty good size. Okay. The other thing is that I want to just talk about the parts of a plant. So we're just going to talk about that really briefly. What this year this quarter I have been talking about different parts of a plant. So actually I'm going to show you this little video that I had recently and done a really good job. So parts of a plant. So we're just going to mention about the dirt, which is the root. And we're also going to mention the stem, the fruit, the leaf, and the flower. So of course we know that the root right here, the root, okay, and the root is pretty much is what carries the water. It also has like hair-like pieces, and it has anything that has to do with the dirt and stores dirt, water, soil. Okay, so that's pretty much what the root actually does. Then it has the stem. So the stem is pretty much like a channel. And the channel carries up the water and any types of food and nutrient that the plant actually needs. Okay? Now this particular plant, it usually does have flowers on there. But because it's been in my house pretty much the whole winter, there's no flowers on here. And like I said, I've been sitting it outside. And actually, it's actually become a lot more healthier. But soon, it will actually reproduce and the flowers will actually start to grow. But right now, there's no flowers, okay? And the last part, like I said, is the leaf. I'm sorry, it's not the last part, but the leaf right here. The leaves are they become very, very strong. They're very, very green. So right now, the photosynthesis is done a really good job and things have really grown. Like I said, they're really, really becoming really, really healthy. I've been pulling off the brown leaves, okay? And again, right now, no flowers. But again, they are going to be blooming again. So listen, this is parts of a plant. This is what I've been studying. And I just thank you for all that are listening. You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.